Okay guys, what is up? I'll be singing Apologize by Timbaland. It's one of my favorite songs. And so that's what we're gonna be doing. Okay. Holding on your rope, got me 10 feet off the ground. Hearing what you say, but I just can't make a sound. Tell me that you need me, then go and cut me down. Tell me that you're sorry, you didn't think I'd turn around and say, well, it's too late to apologize. It's too late. Well, it's too late to apologize. It's too late. Take another fall, take a chance, take a shot for you, baby. I need you like a heart beating for something new. When you said, it's too late to apologize. It's too late. I said it's too late to apologize. It's too late. Oh, 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 holding on the rope, got me 10 feet off the ground. Well, that was fun. I had a mistake, but it's still a good song. I love the story. I like how I'm able to resonate with the words and kind of put some of my own life experiences with toxic relationships and dealing with narcissistic people. I don't know what his interpretation when he's singing that song, but I just love it. And what's important for me is when I'm doing covers to be able to put a little bit of myself in there, and so I can emote, so I can feel, so I could also kind of make it my own just a little bit. And yeah, I really like bringing out my passions and my love. It's more than just a love, I'm passionate about singing. And so yeah, we're gonna end this video, and no one is perfect, and you just gotta keep growing. I'm actually going to share with you something. Hang on a second. Okay. So it's something I use as an artist and playing around with covers for which ones to use during open mic. So this is a tool that I use in everyday life. I'm not her student. I'm just sharing this. This is not like I'm getting asked to at all. But this is called The Artist's Way by Julia. And her creativity cards have been very helpful to me. And they have like tidbits of wisdom. So this is her work, by the way. We're going to share acceptance. Acceptance goes well with what this video is.
pardon the glare. I'm not quite sure if you could actually see that, but you see acceptance, right? So I'm going to read it. Once we are willing to accept that doing anything worth doing might even be worth doing badly, our options widen. I'm just going to read that one more time. Once we are willing to accept that anything worth doing might even be worth doing badly, our options widen. And for me, it's like accepting that when I may make a mistake, keep going. When I'm not self-judging, when I'm avoiding self-judgment, when I'm just being in the flow and enjoying it, and, instead of focusing on, God, getting upset, I think it becomes more funner. More funner. So that's what came out today, and I'm not going to judge it. I'm going to avoid self-judgment. Once I realized that, instead of thinking about also how perfectly or how things would be, and accepting that there's going to be challenges, that there's going to be self-doubt, there's going to be all this inner work and self-development that I can choose to do while embarking on my creative recovery. Through the tools of inspiration and wisdom that is actually in this. There's also not getting, asked to do this either. But, there's one more that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. If you're ever doing self-worth and you really want to figure a few things out, The Passion Test by Janet Bray and Chris Atwood. This is again her work. This author is so awesome. The Effortless Path to Discovering Your Destiny. The Passion Test is super cool. It really helped me figure out, and I'm using some tools from the book too in my daily life, which are helpful. Helped me it helped me come in contact with what I really want to be and what my passions are and how to focus on and feel. And it's really going to help me in my life. And it is transforming my life, actually. I've barely just done this, and I'm already starting to notice a shift. So if you're ever into that, self-inner work development, the stuff by Julia Cameron, and this book called The Passion Test by Janet Bray Atwood and Chris Atwood is super awesome. So I would recommend it for any entrepreneurs, for anyone else. So that's why I give it some high praise in my video, because it's been very helpful on my own path. Also, there's another one one more inner book that talks about resistance. So, The War of Art. Not the art of war. It is the war of art. Talks about how to navigate our world through resistance. Resistance is very interesting, and I think it's very rewarding when you can read that book and you'll get. I got called out on how my resistance tries to get the best of me, and especially when it comes to being myself, to doing the work towards taking steps towards something. Because if resistance sparks versus to making a choice and having no resistance, that means that you're not working towards, to a certain extent, I believe personally, in my opinion, that you're not working towards something that's actually of you. It's easier to be in victim mindset than to actually rise up, go on the painful journey of self-discovering how much you are really hurting yourself, or how you're not seeing something that needs to be called on, because in ways it is affecting your life. And at first, even for me, it was really hard. It's really it's painful sometimes. The truth does hurt, but it can also be very, very, I feel destructive, or I feel this, and we have defense mechanisms and projecting. You really start to see things, right, when you're called out. and how to grow and to really change your life for the better of yourself. It's just super cool. So those 3 books, I don't have my other book with me right now. My friend is borrowing it, so you didn't need to know that. But regardless, that's why I'm not showing it to you guys this time. But it's super awesome using these materials even now through everything that is going on right now. Really adjusting as our world is adjusting, and for me, I'm becoming an artist. I'm really starting to, being in quarantine has helped me to really do some inner work and see where I'm not fully tapping into my potential. Even now, I'm still not, but I'm taking steps towards it, and oh my gosh, not everything is overnight. Nothing is overnight. I've just started on this whole self-transformation, doing some of the inner work and inner development, and starting to figure out things and add pieces to my projection of where I'd like to be, and learn to do the steps, do the work to make my aim true. Imagine like I have goals in life, and I have like a bow and arrow, and I'm knocking my bow, and my aim is very off, but I'm getting better, little by little. And see how many years down the road it's gonna take for me to, I'm trying to say it'll take years. It could take months, it depends. I think the journey is more satisfactory when you're actually walking it out versus just rushing and hurrying to get it through, to just get it done. So, yeah, this is going to end today's video, and yeah, shout out to any other artists out there. Have a great one, and yeah, trying to end this video. Here we go.